Hi, I'm Mike Sidley, and I'm a candidate for Malibu City Council.
Cool. Why are you the best candidate on the ballot?
I'm the best candidate on the ballot because I think I bring a unique perspective to the city of Malibu. I grew up in this community. I went to school here. I went to Malibu Park Junior High and Santa Monica High School. I finished in '79. And I've got a historical perspective to bring to the office. I'm also an attorney. And we are a society that's made up of laws, and I think I bring a unique perspective to that. I understand how the city works. I understand how laws work, and I bring a perspective where I try to anticipate unintended consequences for the decisions that the city is going to make in the future.
Okay. Who do you want to see elected to the second seat on the ballot, and why?
Well, that really depends on what issue. If you ask me about the school issues, I think Laura Rosenthal is probably the most qualified candidate to deal with on the school issues. If you ask me what about the view ordinance, I think Harold Green probably has the interest most common to me. Is there a candidate that's a clone of mine? There is no candidate that's a clone of mine. It really is an issue-oriented position. I've heard all the candidates speak. I think they would all make good city council members. I think I bring a unique perspective. I think I'm the best candidate for the job. But in terms of those two issues, I would probably have to say those two candidates.
What are the three most important issues now facing Malibu?
The three most important issues, in my opinion, are clean water, how to deal with our upcoming finances, and passage of the view ordinance. Let's deal with them in that order. The Regional Water Quality Board has imposed upon us a septic ban, and we need to find a solution to that. We're going to have to bring clean water to Malibu. We're going to have to build a wastewater treatment facility, and whether or not the residences need a centralized wastewater treatment facility, the jury's still out on that issue. But I think with regard to the Central Core, it's now, and we have to find a way to pay for it that's not going to bankrupt our entire city. The second thing I think we need to do is we need to pass the View Protection Restoration Ordinance that was developed by the View Protection Committee. I think it's about time. We voted in this community almost 2-1 in favor of that, and it's about time to get that passed. And the third thing, we've got some serious financial issues with regard to Legacy Park and the City Hall that really need to be addressed, and we have to get our finances in order.
Okay. The next question is sort of an expansion on that. What are your position on those three issues?
Okay. I'm in favor of clean water. I'm in favor of dealing with the Regional Water Quality Board's septic ban. Again, there's some dispute as whether or not the science supports the residences having to comply, but in terms of the Central Core and the businesses, I think there's no question we have to have a wastewater treatment facility. I'm in favor of passage of the View Restoration and Preservation Ordinance that was developed by the View Preservation Committee. And the finances, I think we have some serious issues with regard to financing in Legacy Park. I was not in favor of the $1.5 million bailout for the lumber yard. I think that was a travesty. I think it was a gift of public funds. When I'm elected to the City Council, we're going to be at very close monitoring of our money and figuring out how we're going to provide services for our citizens without bankrupting our city.
Okay. If you're elected, which issue do you want to tackle first?
If I'm elected, the first issue we need to tackle is clean water. Concomitant with that, I want to get this View Restoration Ordinance passed. There's no reason it's got buried in committee. It doesn't have to get buried in committee. It should go right to the council, and it should be passed as soon as I can upon acceptance of office, the oath of office.
Okay. Is there a current municipal policy or project you would try to change if you're elected?
Well, we have to deal with the City Hall issue, and I don't know whether or not we can explore the possibilities of selling it or trying to find some alternative uses. I don't know if it was the best use of $20 million. I have my doubts about that. I don't think it was a sound real estate investment. I think we have to look at issues surrounding Legacy Park. We've got serious financial issues in this community, and those are things that we really need to explore and be much more responsible.
Okay. And if you're not elected, what role do you intend to play in city government?
The same role that I've been playing on city government. I will identify those issues which I feel merit my participation. I will go to the city council and I will speak my mind and hope and encourage the city council to adopt my positions. I've been successful in some and unsuccessful in others, but I think it's important. I have participated in city government, and I think it's important for citizens to participate.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.